this would be a perfect Yankees offseason to give them the perfect chance to make the World Series, make them the favorites, bring a World Series to the Bronx. So here is the moves that I would make if I were the general manager to make the Yankees great. So first thing I would do would be trading for Matt Olson. Voit is injured. He's been inconsistent. Another right-handed bat, bad defense. I like his bat. I know he has a lot of years of team control, but if you really want to focus on winning now, you got to get the clear improvement, and that clear improvement is Matt Olson. So you have to go after him. You got to try to get him. So the trade that I would do to make him a Yankee would be Luis Medina, Oswald Peraza, and Luke Voit for Matt Olson. So we would give up Voit in this trade, and I know that Voit is really good. He hit a lot of home runs a couple years ago. Yada, yada, yada. But he's injured all the time. Another right-handed bat. A lot of strikeouts for him. Not the best defense at first. And I think that the confidence of the infielders just goes up when they have a good defensive first baseman. Someone that they can trust to throw the ball towards. So I think you got to try to get Matt Olson here. And Voit isn't better than him. Even when Voit is at his best, I still prefer Olson because of the left-handed bat and the good defense. Next player in the move is Oswald Peraza. Again, one of our better shortstops in the system, but Anthony Volpe is a better prospect than him. So I don't really see as much of a spot for Peraza on the team. I think you would have to include him to get this deal done. And then Luis Medina is the best arm in the system, throws 102. Just bad control. And I think that the Athletics would want a guy like him, who's that really high upside starter but might fail. You're getting Voit and Peraza, two guys who are major leaguers, so I think they would accept that trade. And Olson has he has 2 more years of team control, so you're not gonna be giving him a ton of money instantly. He's a good left-handed bat. There's not much to not love about him. Just doesn't strike out a lot, puts the bat on the ball. Would be great at Yankee Stadium, hit a lot of home runs. So I think you have to try to go after Olson. Next would be Aaron Bummer of the Chicago White Sox. I think Bummer is very slept on, and I would try to get a trade done for him. Now, he's 27, and in 56 innings pitched, he put up a 3.51 ERA, but he also had a 2.96 FIP. So his projected stats say he should do better, and he has team control for 6 more seasons on around $3 million per year. He's not another reliever who's gonna hurt us when he's injured like Zach Britton or Chapman. He's a guy that even when he's not at his best, he won't hurt the team with his contract. So I would trade for him and give up Wandy Peralta and Alexander Vargas. Vargas is, I think, our 13th prospect in the farm. Another shortstop. And with Volpe in the system and Trey Sweeney, and we're going to get Roderick Arias this offseason, another really good shortstop. I just don't think he'll have a spot with the team. So I'm not too high on him, and I think that he could do pretty well with the White Sox. So I would be trading him and Wandy Peralta. Peralta was pretty good this season, but he had like a 4.4 FIP. I think he got very lucky. So I just prefer getting Aaron Bummer. I think he gives us another great left-handed reliever, and pitching wins World Series. You get good relievers, get good starters. It's going to help you out a lot. Having someone like Bummer, who's under control for this many years on the cheap, I have to try to get him. And so far, we've addressed the offense in Matt Olson. We've helped the bullpen in Aaron Bummer. So it's the final piece to make this offseason perfect. Getting Max Scherzer. Now, a lot of that just depends on if Scherzer wants to sign with the Yankees, because there were some reports that he just did not want to sign with the team, but you have to go after him. You have to. Put up a 2.46 ERA, the lowest whip in baseball at .864. Strikes out a ton of guys, doesn't walk a ton of guys, and he is a winner. When he went to the Dodgers, he turned it on with a sub-2 ERA in around 70 innings pitched. He wants to win. And you give him an expensive 1 to 2 year deal, I mean $40 million per year, around that range, he's going to bring a World Series to this team. Guaranteed. And if you give him that 1 to 2 year deal, then it makes sense because you're going to be over luxury this season. Yankees have to be. With their projected contracts, they're going to have to be over luxury. So why not spend big on a 1 to 2 year free agent? It just makes too much sense in my mind to go after Scherzer to not do it. You have to go after Max. Expensive 1 to 2 year deal, and you get a second ace behind Cole. Someone who will help the team when it really matters. He wasn't affected by sticky substances. Actually had one of the best ERAs in baseball since the sticky substance crackdown in the second half. So, gotta try to get him. Max Scherzer will bring a World Series. And I know a lot of people want 2 starters to come to the team, but we only need 1 more in my mind. So, the rotation would be Cole, Scherzer, Montgomery, Germán, Cortez. Tyone would come back. Sevy would come back. We could have King pitch. We don't need 2 starters, but we do need a second ace. I don't want us to get another 3rd or 4th starter in the rotation. We need another ace. So this would be my perfect offseason for the Yankees to guarantee, or get as close as you can to guaranteeing a World Series in the Bronx.